All right, guys, East Coast Mecca. We are training chest and arms today. So I missed a couple training sessions. I don't usually bundle them together, but today's an exception. Stuff coming out. My new drop. Check this out. So I got a mascot.
Oh yeah, that looks cool.
That's why. That's why.
Look like for skateboarders. Yeah, I see you.
I got some more shit too, but I'm not gonna show you. Okay, so one of the mascot. Okay, like something playful. Like think about sports team.
I like that.
Is it cute?
Yes.
It's cool though. It's cute, but it's
Tim
cool.
wants new hat colors.
Okay, I got 2 new coming. They're being made on Monday. On a scale of 1 to 10, all you have to tell me how cool this is. No, but 1 to 10. You don't have to lie if you can tell the truth.
No, for real, 10. I like
it.
it.
10?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a 10. It's a 10.
I like the,
He thinks it's a 10 too, and he hates everything. Is there any way that we could do 4.5 chest exercises and then squeeze out about 4.5 bicep and triceps together? So 4 times 4, that's 12. Plus another 12, 24 sets. So today, I'm gonna try to do 24 sets in under an hour. Really keep that blood flow in there, keep the muscles engaged, and then finally catch up with my split. 2 ways to start a chest workout. What I typically do is flies. Every chest workout started with flies. That's why today I decided to switch it up. Just had actually a client message me and said, hey, if there's any way, can I switch side laterals with dumbbells for a side lateral machine? I said, yeah, you could, but if you're typically doing the same exercise in the same order all the time, you're probably gonna get the same results. So keep the body guessing, switch your workouts, change the, order, the arrangement of the workouts, keep things fun again. For a movement so simple, I see this done incorrectly so many times. And the reason it's done incorrectly is because everyone starts over here in a bend position, but then they end straight with the elbows. The goal here is to maintain that lockout, the same degree of angle in your elbow, the entire motion. Pretend like you're playing that game where you have to pick up the teddy bear with the claw. That claw always stays stationary. It's never gonna move. You just kind of do that, mimic that movement, and you'll feel your chest every single time. This is a pro tip. When you're supersetting, just leave a possession on the machine. It'll protect it for you. The way I'm gonna attack this today is I'm gonna think about what my top set is gonna be. So I anticipate my top set's gonna be 120. So 120s. Now what I wanna do is I wanna go up in little increments, starting from 75, go to about 85, 90, 100, 105, 110, 115, and then 120 for my last set. And if I can't perform 4 to 6 reps, then I'll drop that weight and come down to 100 and bang out a few more. Sometimes I'll surprise myself and I'll end up at 130. We'll see how we feel today. That's a weight I could build muscle with. I know it sounds crazy. You can build muscle with any weight. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start manipulating my form and tempo. Now, if I wanna make a lightweight heavy, what would I do? Maybe a deeper range, maybe a pause at the bottom, maybe a slow tempo, 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down. So there's many different techniques we use to make this heavier. In fact, one of my favorites by far is by using a pull-up band and adding extra resistance to your actual press itself. Keep constant tension. But that felt light. So let's jump up to 110s. And then the next one will be 125. I don't know, I might be able to do 130s today. We'll see. I go by feel. I don't want to ever have a predetermined weight or something in my head that I have to hit. That's a recipe for disaster in terms of injury, maybe tweaking a pec, something like that. You don't want to force a square block into a round hole. Can I say something? Nah, I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say nothing perverted. I say everything perverted all the time. Uh-huh. All right, feel good. That's good. I like feeling good in the beginning of my preps. It really means now I can climb somewhere, you know? I don't want to start off with low strength in the beginning of prep, because then half the prep is just getting back to a high strength level. But if I start strong, I could end winning. You know, like, that's it. You want to be your strongest at your smallest. What do you think, an 8? I'll be happy with 4 to 6, to be honest. So when you're going for, you know, really top set, I feel like 4 to 6 is where the growth happens. A set of double, maybe on squat or deadlift. But when it comes to chest, 4 to 6. Okay, all right. Oh. And just as I suspected, 4 to 6. Did 5 right in between. I like that. I'll take that. In the sake of getting in here in an hour, we're gonna superset biceps and triceps. Preacher curls with single arm overhead extensions using a dumbbell. All right, so that's the warm-up. The warm-up was single arm preacher with single arm overhead tricep extension. Now I'm thinking we go into the power movements. We're gonna superset close grip pressing for our triceps. Superset that with a straight bar, heavy bicep curl. Let's migrate. Sometimes I feel like lifting light, and then I forget that Mike O'Hearn is watching. You know, like, he sees everything, bro. And then I start to think, like, yo, Mike O'Hearn would do this for a set of 50, like, literally. So, Mike, this one's for you, baby. Mona, I don't know how you deal with him. Well, Mona's just equally as strong, so it's like, it's crazy. And then Titan, oh my God. You gotta find out a way that Titan and Santino could be trainer partners. Gotta get those boys together somehow. Well, Santino's almost at the age where I can start bringing him to expos and shows. I can't wait. Unless he starts freaking out on the plane, mommy, mommy. I don't know what to do in that case. Woo! Ugh. Ouch. And now I'm injured. Shit. Keeping up with the Joneses. How the fuck is he so old and so strong? I don't get it, dude. I don't fucking get it. It's not the trend because I take trend and I don't lift like that. It doesn't make sense, you know? I'm not in trend right now, but. So when people say, like, the word trend associated with Mike O'Hearn, it's like, yo, those are people that never even taken a trend. You have no idea. It doesn't do that. What Mike O'Hearn has is some crazy, like, he's got like what Elon Musk has, you know? Elon is just like wickedly smart, and Mike O'Hearn is like the Elon of freaking bodybuilding, just wickedly strong. Been a while since I updated you guys as to how I was looking. Had a great month of eating and training. These last 2 weeks have been very difficult with the drop of the spring now or never line. So now that that's in the rear view, I want to see what I'm looking like. Eating about 4.5 meals a day. So I'm about a meal and a half short of where my target is. And then instead of training 5 days a week, I've been only managing to get 3 days a week in the gym for the last couple weeks. Shouldn't really break the bank too much. But this is the first time that I'm actually seeing myself, you know, in the lighting with my clothes off as well. So we'll see where we're at. Not bad, dude. Isn't it funny when I tell myself, not bad, dude? Like, it's, of course, I'm gonna be biased. But no, I'm very happy with how I look. Didn't anticipate on competing in November, December. Still the game plan. Acne is present, as it always is at this point in preparation. It just comes from a lot of the androgens, a lot of the gear makes you very oily. But right now we're in a necessary phase. It's a necessary evil in terms of me being able to pack on the size that I need and also to use the drugs that I need to be competitive and gain strength on the off season. Yeah, I'm stoked with this. You guys see me better, but that's what makes it great. There's different seasons, there's different phases, and you're not always gonna look your best. In fact, sometimes you gotta look less than your best. This way you show up on stage at your best. I feel good. Look how good these joggers look. By the way, if you guys want to purchase these joggers, definitely size up unless you like a really tight fit. Usually I wear L, but I like a looser fit, so I'll wear XL. This is what I call the everyday jogger because it's so damn comfortable. NowOrNeverCo.com. Peace. All right, guys, we are in the middle of an impromptu photo shoot for the new Now or Never website. I figured you guys love seeing me in the clothes, but it's probably a better idea if I'm really gonna grow this brand to use different models and different looks. It just can't all be me as a bodybuilder. So over here we're with Kira, and we got Max, we got Kyle on the back of the lens, our boy Jimmy on the lights, and as always, James behind the camera right here filming, making everything possible. I'm stoked for this. That's a wrap, dude. Sick. So I was a little hesitant about like requesting models and actors to this shoot, but it worked out really well. I wasn't sure if they were like the fit. My wife was like, yo, they're too clean cut, it's not gonna look good. And I was like, nah, like it may look good, and it looked great, exceeded my expectations. These are just website photos. We will work with Max and Kira once again. But the next shoot is gonna be more reels for Instagram, video, skits, things of that sort. I've been so damn busy. I've done everything, even get into a fender bender. Let's play the fender bender footage now. By the way, if the woman who I got a fender bender with is listening, I sent you a text, darling. Please respond to me. I'd like to settle this without insurance. It's not my car. I didn't know the dimensions. This is a loaner. I didn't know the dimensions, man. It's not my fault. I mean, let's see. I mean, there's no dents. Like you see, even that's gone. There's no dents. I mean, right here needs paint and paint. Bring the baby. Bring the baby. Drive her.
He wants the mail truck.
Hi, Sandra. Hi.
What'd you hit?
A lady.
What do you mean, a lady?
A Chinese lady.
In a car?
She was in a car.
Let's
get the mail truck,
Let's
come on.
get the mail truck.
She was in a parking spot. She was getting her car. I was trying to go to a parking spot next to her. I didn't know the dimensions of the car, and I hit her car. So she probably got about $400 of damage. I'm gonna try to convince her to pay outside insurance. I charmed her. It looks like it's gonna work. Let's see.